Good morning, Year 4. So this is your last literacy lesson for this week, and this is where you are going to be completing your independent writing. So as you can see on the screen here, I've just put a few things to remind you what I am looking for in your writing. I want to see things like this. Your sentences should flow, and think about using different sentence openers. I don't just want to hear you saying the creature, the creature, the creature. Okay, so think about different sentence openers. So you might have given your creature a name, or you may start your sentence by saying the creature, but then you might say this interesting mammal, interestingly, comma, because I want to see you using lots of fronted adverbials as well. And think about how to start your sentences in an exciting way. Okay, so I want to see that it's written in third person, in present tense. It sounds like an expert. You are the expert of this creature because you are making it up. Different sentence openers, technical vocabulary, sentences which flow. Extend your sentences. So think about extending your sentences. You may want to be using some conjunctions. Remain formal. Headings and subheadings. You might want to put a did you know box. Interest the reader and use nouns and pronouns, so like we spoke about here, instead of the creature, the animals, they, rather than repeating the name. Right, so let me just have a look. Also, in your pack you have got some example of different sentence openers, and you've got some subject specific words. If you are unsure of some of these words, you need to have a look. So, I am going to have a look back. So, I have called mine a maladial. Maladials are nocturnal creatures which are often mistaken for dangerous predators. Okay, so I have used subject-specific language here, nocturnal. I have got predators. Now I'm going to go back to my sentence openers to help me for some ideas. And I'm going to use this one, typically the. So I'm going to say typically, comma, because again it's fronted adverbial. These interesting creatures are found in woodland areas. I'm going to extend my sentence now by using a conjunction because they typically, I've already used typically, so I'm going to change that. They usually like to be away from dangerous traffic. Okay. They like the woodland area because it feels safe from predators and has lots of food for the maladials to eat. Okay, so I have used fronted adverbial. I have used these interesting creatures and they, so looking at pronouns instead of repeating maladials again. I've used a conjunction. Got one here as well. Got another adverb. Okay, and I've made sure I've extended my sentences as well. So, using the openers and the subject-specific language to help you, I want you to have a go now at writing. I'm going to leave you to get on with this on your own. I want it to be an independent piece of writing. I'm just going to give you a few clues about how you might set out your work. So, you may have your title. Yours might not be a maladial. And then your introduction. And then think about the other subheadings you might have. So you might have appearance. So what do they look like? You might have diet. So we know what they eat. Family. Habitat. Okay, so it's up to you. But by the end of your text, I should know exactly what your creature looks like. I should know what your creature eats and what is the predator of your creature. So what eats maladials. The family. So do they live together? Do they live alone? Do they have a big family? Do they have a small family? Do their babies flee when they are a year old, or do they stay together? And the habitat, where do they live? Okay, so think really carefully about how you're going to set your work out. Think carefully about your handwriting as well, year 4. And once you think you've finished, remember you need to go back and check to proofread and edit your work. I can't wait to read them.